But even at the front's good like that, so that's big.
Yeah.
I didn't do.
Como, 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 Okay, so this last session, we'll do the 4 mandala Tara practice. And maybe, anyway, during the ritual, maybe if you can, each in a session goes the revising the merit field.
Okay,
Just
each
can-
round, each round.
Each round, revise, introducing
Mhm.
the visualization, the field of merit. Sorry, good, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, during the ritual, there's four sessions, 4 parts. But the field of merit introduction only happens 1 time. But I'm saying, like, please, can you reintroduce each time and to visualization of the field of merit, and based on that, basically visualization, revising the field of merit visualization to cultivate your heart connection to the Tara, principally, Tara. So that's kind of like the main I want to introduce. And then, basically keep prayer, prayer for your, just basically prayer is just trying to be optimism for your own enlightenment. It's a prayer basically, not so much backing, but being optimism. Just basically prayer, I define prayer as not so, so much asking, but being optimism. Optimism for your enlightenment, optimism for your spiritual path. Prayer is, looks like you are scared and you're doing prayer. From my point of view, prayer is not focusing into the negative, challenge part. Prayer is focusing into the positive potential part. So let's redefine the prayer. Okay, so being optimism for whatever you do in your life, including spiritual path, being optimism. And prayer is not focusing into the negative part. Even making cup of tea, if we focus how I cannot make, how many challenges today to making cup of tea, yes, there will be lots of obstacles. So basically, prayer is a training the mindset. And then that mindset, and plus we're doing the Tara, is that prayer, mindset, optimism, positive attention based on a devotion, heart connection to Tara. Instead of getting out, you can become optimism based on very egotistical also. So basically, we are refining the path and redirect, shifting the foundation instead of ego, as much trying to bringing the heart connection to the Tara, and that becomes a source to kind of being optimism, so-called prayer. Okay, and then there's lots of offerings, different offerings, and this is just exercising expression of that heart connection, and becomes a source of also merit accumulation. So basically it's that. Okay, so don't think this is there's a culture element, but in essence, is exercising re-strengthening your heart connection with the Mother Tara. And that becomes a source of this kind of so-called prayer or optimism under your spiritual path. So you focus into the positive, naturally less obstacle. Naturally less obstacle. So this is what we are exercising. We say Tara ritual. There's something going behind the ritual, is you're exercising that kind of mindset. Okay, so that's the fundamental. Then you can really enjoy your ritual, So that's I would say. And then obviously keep in your prayer. All the the world have lots of challenge. Not only the things that we can see, and keep in prayer some things. Basically that kind of a tension in the heart to pacify. So our prayer and thoughts, that is our contribution, our spiritual contribution into the society. And, slowly, each condition, internal condition changing can be changed external conditions. So let's be that way. And but don't expect, oh, I did that, nothing happened. No expectation. No expectation, but you send your prayer, you send your positive thoughts, you send positive, you did your blessing. So that's great. Okay. That's really counts. Okay, and then as a bodhicitta motivation, something that expanding the source, the foundation of your those powerful energy, cognitive energy, thoughts and prayers, and develop based on loving kindness and something that really opening up our heart will be so beautiful. Will be so beautiful. Okay, so keeping pure intention, and then. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Rinpoche, for offering the torch. So we have lots of tormas here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering at what point does Rinpoche would we usually offer those?
Is you have a whole set or just a torma? Whole offering sets or just the
whole offering set? We have about 12 individual plates of cake and
and when the chapter of has a
chapter.
new day new day comes, then offer the cake.
Okay, so maybe we have 3 new days. Is it 3 or maybe 4 then? Yeah, 4. So we have 12, I think, there, Steve. Yeah. So maybe we do on the
3 or something.
12, yeah, 12. So 3 each. So maybe the first new day, 1, 2, 3. Second new day, 1, 2, 3. Are we good? Do you understand that? First Argam Pajam Pupi. So you're just first of all, you're the first new day, yeah. Then I'll tell you. You're the second new day. 1, 2, 3. George. Oh, you've got. Oh yeah, you're on the Shabda, yeah. Sorry, maybe Teresa, Dwana, is it Alison? 3. You're on the second new day. If I don't see you get up, I'll just shout second new day. Or not shout, but maybe new day. You know. You're on the third one. The 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. Third one, yeah. 1, 2, 3 together, and then maybe 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe who else? And maybe Renee, because you'll know the last new day, Renee. So Renee knows what she's doing. So both of you, Sky and, sorry, what's your name again? Tammy. Sky, Tammy, and Renee are on the last new day. Just follow Renee when she gets up. You 3 are on the first one. So what you do is each take a plate. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, it was Lisa. Sorry. I was thinking the 3 ladies here, yeah. You can just direct them, that's where they need to go. You're the director.
One plate.
Everybody takes something there, one piece. Everybody takes one piece. Because there's 12 pieces, so everybody takes a piece, and I think, but you kind of have to do it before the new day, Rinpoche.
What's the question?
There'll be 2, so we offer it when I say new day, but they have to get up before.
Yes, that's true.
How do you do in Portland, Rinpoche? It's a bit of orchestration.
So basically, before the offering, there is a description of the offering. There's one verse, and maybe 3 of when you're standing up, just we all three of you just read the descriptions and the offering, and then when the mantra comes, then we all can kind of chant together. And during the offering, when your descriptions of the offering, when we're reading, maybe rest of us maybe just trying to kind of feel that heart connection, to kind of contemplate it. And the mantra part we all recite together, and then just offer to Tara, Tam Tola Maishi, wherever you want.
That's true. You could also offer to the, put on the gurus as well, or
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
So. Mm.
For what?
There's more than 4 sets. No, it's okay. We have only the cake.
We've got it there. Yeah. So the first, for example, page 152. So this puja starts on page 141. Rimshi, when I say Omar Yatara, maybe I'll do it individually so it gives people time, or just Argam Pajam Pupe.
Each verse, Omar
Each one.
Yatara, yeah.
Okay, so that gives a lot of time to get up for the nudie then.
Maybe put in a gear number 5, speed it up. So I want you to decide whatever you feel, whatever you want to.
Oh, page 152 is the first example. You see, so when that says arising from the power of unfathomable merit, then you can sort of 152 is an example. So actually, for doing all the offerings individually, you can get up. We're going to do Omar Yatari Sapari where Argam Parati Saham Soha. So maybe when I get to about there, you could start standing up, because we'll go through them individually. And when you hear New Day, you kind of put them on the altar.
Can I just interrupt for one moment? I'm sorry. It might be better, instead of a lot of orchestration, when we say New Day, we just pause, offer, and then move on to Shabda. Like we just take a moment and kind of break, allow the space, let it offer, and then we just do the next one after that happens, and then we move on, because there's a lot of opportunity for getting pulled out of the practice, I think. Would that be all right?
Does that make sense to everyone? I'll stop. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So we'll do that. So we know. Yeah, you still have to get up and offer.
Yes. Yeah, so we'll just say,
Please
New
don't
Day
forget
album.
job description.
And then for
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, for prostrations, Rinpoche. Prostrations, you mentioned sometimes you do in Portland as well. People can get up and prostrate.
Yeah, we can get up.
So if you'd like to prostrate during the praises, we left some space here. Yeah. Or anytime. There's lots of homages. Yeah, but if you feel like inspired to get up and prostrate, there's lots of space here and here. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So page 141, taking refuge. We do it in English and Tibetan, a mix, the puja. Dadan juva namge dadan yambe semchen tamshi du deni zu de chi chanchu nyimpo la chi gi ba du belden lama dampa namla kyapsu chi o zobe sange chomden de namla kyapsu chi o Dambe to namla kyapsu chi o pape gendu namla kyapsu chi o dada Ruwa namge dada nyambe semchen tamshe dude ne zute jisi janju nimbo manchi jiva Elden lama dampa namla gyapsu chi o Zobe sange chomden de namla gyapsu chi o Dambe cho namla gyapsu chi o Pabe gendu namla gyapsu chi I and all sentient beings as vast as space from now until we reach the essence of supreme enlightenment. Go for refuge to the glorious pure lamas. Go for refuge to the perfectly enlightened victorious ones. Go for refuge to the pure dharma. Go for refuge to the superior sangha. Sangye chodan sogi chonamla janchu bardu dani kyapsu chi dagi chin sogi pati dagi drola penjir sangye drubar sho sangye chodan sogi chonamla janchu bardu dani kyapsu chi Dagi chin sogi pedi dagi drola penjir sangi drupardo. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. In particular, in order to benefit all my mother sentient beings quickly and more quickly, I must achieve the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. Therefore, I'm going to undertake the yoga of Venerable Arya Tara. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from desire for friends and hatred for enemies. So just taking a moment there, developing these, just touching in with those four thoughts, equanimity, joy, love, compassion. In one instant, I arise as Venerable Arya Tara, or we arise Tara on our crown. Om Vajramrita Kundali Om Sabhava Shuddha Savadama Svabhava Shuddho. Everything is emptiness only. Well, 'tis empty from Yam appears wind, from Ram fire, from transcendental wisdom skull cup vast and big. In it, from the melting of the five meats and five nectars, comes a huge ocean of transcendental wisdom nectar. Om Ahom, Om Ahom, Om Ahom. Om Vajramrita Kundali Hana. Om Svabhava Shuddha Savadama Svabhava Shuddho. Everything is emptiness only. Well, 'tis empty, from calm, skull-cup vessels appear. Inside these, from home, appear the offering substances whose nature is emptiness, who appear in their individual aspects. As the objects of enjoyment of the six senses, they give rise to special uncontaminated bliss. Om Agama, Om Vajra, Om Vajra Om Vajra Om Vajra Om Vajra Om Not yet. In the space, so visualization of the merit field, as Rinpoche said, so trying to do this now. In the space before me, on a line thrown lotus and mundus, sits Kandaravani Tara, who's inseparable from my root Lama. Above her are Venerable Atisha and the other lineage Lamas, and she's surrounded by the 21 Taras and so forth, the Yidams, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, hearers, self-realizers, and oath-bound protectors. O Sangye Tamshe Dube Kurje Zimbe Koncho Sungi Sawa De Lama Nama Shakse Lo Sangye Tamshe Dube Koncho Sungi Sawa De Lama Nama Shakse Lo. Your exalted bodies, embodiment of all Buddhas, your nature of Vajra Buddha, the very root of the three rare and sublime ones, I prostrate to all good. O Gombo Tuje Jedemba Sonam Yonden Gyatso She Dejen Shela Shakse Gombo Tuje Jedemba Sonam Yonden Gyatso She Dejen Shela Shakse The Savior, having great compassion, the Founder, having all understanding, the field of merit with qualities like the vast ocean, to you, the one gone to thusness, I prostrate. O da be do ja drel vergur,
Giving is on the Jidu Dandam Shoju Bashi Jala Shakse
da be do ja drel Jidu Dandam Shoju Bashi Jala Shakse The purity that frees one from attachment, the virtue that frees one from betrayal, the one path with blind pure reality to the Dharma that pacifies, I prostrate. O Drone, Lam Yanto, Shingi Damba Yondende, Soju Gendu La Shaksel, Drone, Lam Yanto,
Shingi Damba
Yondende, Soju Gendu La Shaksel. Those who are liberated and also show the path to liberation. The Holy Spirit qualified with realization, who are devoted to the moral precepts, to you, the sublime community, intending virtue, I prostrate. Shingang gyatso joyon gyatso so yonden gyatso gyewa gorjela denba gyatso bulu shisu so Om Savatata Gata Saparivara Prati Samso Yelva Gyatso Jesele Drupe Shingam Gyatso Shapshil Gyatso So Yonden Gyatso Gelwa Gorjela Deba Gyatso Bulo Shisu So Om Savatata Gata Saparivara Padyam Prati Samso Gyawa Gyatso Jesele Rube Shingam Gyatso Meto Gyatso So Yonden Gyatso Gyawa Korjela Deva Gyatso Bulo Shisu So Om Savatata Gata Saparivara Pune Prati Samso Yawa gyatso jese le drube. Jingang gyatso dubo gyatso so. Yoten gyatso gyewa gorjela. Deba gyatso bulo shinsu so. O sabatata gata sapariwa. Dube prati samuso. Yawa gyatso jese le drube. Jingang gyatso nasel gyatso so. Yoten gyatso gyewa gorjela. Deba gyatso bulo shisu so. Om sabatata Saparivara Pradisa so. Yawa gyatso jesele Shingam gyatso trisha gyatso so. Yoten gyatso gyawa gorjela. Deba gyatso bulo shisu so. Om Savatata Gata Saparivara Gende Pradisa Soha Yawa Gyatso Jesele Drube Shingam Gyatso Shashil Gyatso So Yonden Gyatso Gyawa Gorjela Deva gyatso bulo shisu so. Om savatata gata saparivara nude. Adisa om so. Yawa gyatso jesele drube. Shingam gyatso romo gyatso so. Yonden gyatso gyewa gorjela. Deva gyatso bulo shisu so. Om savatata gata saparivara cha. Om savatata gata saparivara. I prostrate to all the victorious ones and their
The
children.
children may present class of every type of offering, actual and imagined, real and active actions, secondary, significant this time.
I present clouds of every type of offering, actual and imagined. I declare all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the merit of all holy and ordinary beings. These remain until the end of cyclic existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for living beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of all others to the great enlightenment. Jingamo Vagyuro Vajrabhumiyam Wanchen Segi Saji Om Vajrarekiyaum Chari Koyi Kori Usuri Gyakorira Shalubabolo Zambuling Balancho Chandraminya Luda Luba Nyayam Danyayam Shen Yodendam Panchandro Traminyandan Traminyingida Shadu Lambo Rinpoche Lokita Rinpoche, Nududa Rinpoche, Chantu Sumo Rinpoche, Shalom Abo Rinpoche, Lo Nudu Golo Rinpoche, Nujandu Nobu Rinpoche, Jasher Tu Te Shimbu Nagi Shadu Nima, Nududa. My own and others, body, speech and mind, wealth and virtues of the three times, this pure precious mandala and a mass of Mantabhadra offerings, I mentally take and offer to my Guru Yidam and the three precious ones. Please accept them through compassion and bestow your inspiration. O Saji Please, holy Jetsun Guru, from billow clouds of compassion and wisdom in the sky of Dharmakaya, make rainfalls of profound and extensive teachings of whatever is suitable for the ears of sentient beings who are the objects to be subdued. Yedam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamneyatayam Sangye Chodan Sogi Chognam Chanchu Bardu Dagi Gyapsu Chi Dagi Chin Sogi Padi Dagi Chula Penchir Sangye Drubar Sangye Chodan Sogi Chognam La Chanchu Bardu Dagi Gyapsu Chi Dagi Chin Sogi Padi Dagi Drola Penjir Sangye Drupa. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Pray for the desired goal. Please bless me to devote myself in thought and action to the virtuous teacher, the very source of all goodness. By training in the path that pleases all the conquerors, may I reach unsurpassed enlightenment. Please bless me to devote myself in thought and action to the virtuous teacher, the very source of all goodness. By training in the path that pleases all the conquerors, may I reach unsurpassed enlightenment. Please bless me to devote myself in thought and action to the virtuous teacher, the very source of all goodness. By training in the path that pleases all the conquerors, may I reach unsurpassed enlightenment. O la da la min jomben ki shanti Pomba kun le drol ze de drol la yun la shang ze lo la da la min jomben ki shanti mo la ku de Pomba kun le drol ze de drol la yun la shang ze lo Adala min chombengi Shabji be molandune Bomba kule drolfefe Dromayum la shakselo Adala min chombengi Shabji be molandune Bomba kule drolfefe Dromayum la shakselo Devas and Titans bow down with their hands and you. I prostrate to the liberating Mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down with their hands. I prostrate to the liberating Mother, who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down.
With their crowns, your Lord.
I prostrate to the liberating Mother, who liberates from all misfortunes. Ame sonam toble jumaye. Ame yonden joyon yatsodi. Ame gelium drome solabil. Ame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vara. Prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengwe. Pame yonden shabshil gyazodi. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yesheno drupso. O maya tari sapari vara panyam prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengmaye. Pame yonte medo yatsodi. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vara pube prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengwe. Pame yonden yatsodi. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vare
Dumbe
prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengwe. Pame yondo nasel gyatsoso. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vare aloke prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengwe. Pame yonden tricha gyazodi. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vare
Gende
prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengwe. Pame yonden shelji gyatsodi. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vare
new
prati samso. Pame sonam doble jengwe. Pame yonden romo yatsodi. Pame gelium drome solabil. Pame sede yeshino drupso. O maya tari sapari vara sha. O maya tari sapari vara om. Arya Tara's holy feet, I prostrate. I present clouds of every type of offering, actual and imagined. I declare all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time. and rejoice in the merit of all holy and ordinary beings. These remain until the end of cyclic existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for living beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of all others to the great enlightenment. O Jingamo Vagyuro Vajra Bhumiyamo Wanshen Segi Saji Om Vajra Regiya Chi Chari Gi Corvius Vigyabori Rakshalu Babu Lo Zambule No Balancho Chandramenya Luda Luba Nyaya Danyayam Che Yonenda Lanchondro Dramin Yendan Dramin Yingira Shadu Lambo Rinpoche Lord Gita Rinpoche Nutuda Rinpoche Jandu Zimbo Rinpoche Shalom Ambo Rinpoche Lord Nutu Golo Rinpoche Nujandu Nobo Rinpoche Jasher Du Tershim Bumba Nagi Shadu Nima Nutu Dawa my own and others' body, speech and mind, wealth and virtues of the three times, this pure precious mandala and a mass of Samanta Bhadra's offerings, I mentally take and offer to my Guru Yidam and the three precious ones. Please accept them through compassion and bestow your inspiration. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, the sun and the moon. I imagine this as a Buddha field and offer it. May all living beings enjoy this pure land. Kanri Rawe Gorwe Shingam Vendan Deva Malu Jungwene Cheres Wanden Zengyazo Shape Side Bardu Dengyurchi Yidam Radna Mandala Ganeyadaya Sangye Chodam Zogi Chodam Chanchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsuchi Dagi Chinsogi Padi Dagi Rola Penjir Sangye Drubasho Sangye Chodam Sogi Chognam La Chanchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsuchi Dagi Chunyenge Bezo Namge Drola Penjir Sangye Drupar. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Let me and all those who need protection come under the supreme giving gesture of your right hand, as well as the refuge-granting gesture that liberates from all fears. So we do the praises twice, once in English, once in Tibetan. So again, for the Tibetan, you can join for the last few syllables of the line. If that works for you, you know, just do the last few syllables and it comes out more nicely together. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator, homage Tara swifter oeg, eyes like lightning instantaneous, from of the Lord of three worlds, tear bun lotus, homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light, traceless, splendid, as 1,000 star collection, homage golden blue one lotus, water-born in hand adorning, giving effort calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere, homage crown of Tathagata, Actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection, homage filling with tutari, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings, homage worshiping thee, O Lord. Shakra Agni Brahma Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, Korpshis, Gandhava Jakshas, homage with her triumphant, destroying false magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze, homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies, homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with three jewel mudra, like tree masses all excited, all directions fields adorn her, homage she so joyous radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mythful laughing with tutari, subjugating Mara's devas, homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her hope sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she may breathe a blaze like Eon ending fire abiding, right, left, bend choice around you, troops of enemies destroying, homage she who strikes the ground with her venom, with her phoebus, scowling with the letter home, then 7 levels she does conquer, homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she who's filled this peace nirvana, she endowed with almond soul, destroyer of the great evil, homage she rejoice surrounded, tearing false bodies asunder, freeze with almond knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters, homage to the with seed letter, syllable, by something shakes the 3 worlds, Meru Mandaran Vicha, homage holding in her hand the hair moon of devilic form, with twice and rampage, totally dispelling poison, homage she whom gods and their kings and the kinderers do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts, homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutari, she dispels severe contagion, homage full of liberating, power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirit actions, and his corpse is supreme to these praises with the root mantras and prostrations us are 21. Page 155 again for the praises. Om Je Tluma Pamadro Shaksel Jaksel Dromanya Mapamo Jeniki Jelo Drama Jiden Sugi Shigi Shelgi Gesa Jebelin Juma Jasal Daganda Bagud Gavagini Sebi Shelma Kamato Doso Banangi Rabdu Jebi Urama Chasa Sayin Jiyingi Pimi Jani Namba Gema Jemba Sodu Gadu Shiva Sopa Senden Joyo Nima Jasa Deshin Shibi Sodo Tayi Namba Gewa Joma Malo Baro Jemba Dobe Gelvi Segi Shindu Tem Jasel Tu Tarai Jodan Jodan Nanga Gama Chiden de bishiginen de luba me baguba numa jasel gesha mala samba lulan nasa waju joma jomba rula jisananda no jense gidene toma jasel jijan jandambigi paro tu garab tu joma yige yige shiginen me ba tu ba shin du ba ba ja sa du ri je ba je bu tu gi pa wo nam ba jo ba ju gi sha ni ru yo den se tra wo tam shi ma lu so ma ja sa gong shou so son ja gi so ma du da nam ba ge ma ho chu gi go le ge be Yagi Yogi Sonam Truma Shasara Dugawa Jibi Oye Nogi Trima Belma Sheba Rashi Dudarai Dudan Chendu Bandu Sema Jasa Sashi Govi Sona Tamshi Gubanu Manima Yi Gi Wongi Pamba Tamshi Namba Droma Jasa Dava Dubuge Yamba Tamshi Shindu Bama Ripa Guni Obamili Tapa Shindu Orab Selma Chasal Kepa Tama Medu Bavi Trivi Unanema Yigen Yugi Guni Gorgi Trayi Buni Namba Joma Jasa Sashi Ola Jagi Tilgi Nishi Shagi Duma Truyi Jinsi Yigi Ongi Rimba Dampa Namni Gema Jesel Dema Gema Shima Nianda Shushu Yunima Zoa Onda Yandan Debe Deba Jembo Jombo Nima Jesel Guni Goragavi Trayi Luni Namba Gema Yigi Jibe Nani Gobi Rible Ole Romani Ma Jasa Diri Shani Devi Ongi Nambi Somboni Ma Rira Mandarandan Biji Jiten Sowa Yowani Ma Jasa Layi Soyo Nambi Rida Tacha Chacha Nama Tarani Jubiki Yigi Dunama Lubani Selma Jasa yiso nam gelbo ladami amchi tema gune gocha gawi jige sodami la namba selma Jasa nyewa dawa gibe chini bola ora selma harani jutu tarabi Shindu rabarim ni selma jasa deni sonam gobe Shivi dayandan dema Dora rumano shosona Chomba jiri rakshoni ma Savinga gito padida Jasa vani nisu sashi Uche teche Ha ma Tsu me na nyam te no de ba Venerable Arya, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. Venerable Arya, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. So maybe the ladies can give out the tea. And then just taking a moment to regenerate, refresh your merit field, or your Tara, surrounded by the 21 Taras. And then all the Buddhas, Gurus, Bodhisattvas, an assembly holy beings, find it all in the essence of Tara, but with different aspects. And we make the praises, prostrations, offerings to them. Oh, devas and titans bow down with their I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their gratitude. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their gratitude. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their gratitude. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their gratitude lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their gratitude lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Sonam Jindu Shube Sangela Nala Ranje Me Pecho Yondi Nando Yerme Senge Bulana Nando Dechen Tugishe Suso O Maya Tare Sapari Vara Pratitsa Soma Sonam Shindu Shube Sangela Nala Ranje Me Peshap Shildi Nando Yerme Senge Bulana Nando Dechen Tugishe Suso O Maya Tare Sapari Varapanyam Pratitsa Sonam Jingdu Shube Sangela Nala Ranche Me Pe Metodi Nando Yerme Senge Bulana Nando Dechen Tugishe Suso O Maya Lo Tari Sapari Pube Pratitsa Sonam Shindu Shube Sangela Nala Ranche Me Petu Bodhi Nando Yerme Semge Bulana Nando Dechen Tugishe Suso O Maya Tari Sapari Varadube Pratitsa Sonam Shindu Shube Sangela Nala Ranche Me Penan Seldi Nando Yerme Semge Bulana Nando Dechen Tugishe Suso O Maya Tari Sapari
Aloge Pratitsa
Sonam Shindu Shube Sangela Nala Ranche Me Petrijanti Nando Yeme Senge Bulana. Nandon Dechen Dugi Jesuso. O Maya Tari Sapari Waragen.
Gende
Pradisa Umso. Sonam Jindu Shube Sangela.
Nalaranje me beshansende
Nando
andoye
Yeme
semge
Senge
bulana
Bulana. Nandon
deje
Dechen Dugi
dugi
Jesuso. O Maya Tari Sapari Vara.
nyunde
Pradisa Umso.
Sonam
Sonam
Jindu
Jindu
Shube
Shube
Zangela
Sangela. Nala
Nalaranje
Ranjimi
me
Bero Modi.
beromode
Nando Yeme Semge Bulana. Nando Deshen Tugi Jesuso. O Maya Tari Sapari Varasha. O Maya Tari Sapari Vara Om. So we'll offer the tea. Anyone not got tea? You can visualize, you'll get it in a minute. Did Rimshi get Nambula? Rimshi tea?
Yeah, I have.
You have us, okay, okay. Om 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 Ama Sangela Nama Ge Te Nama Namla Barbu Oma 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 Oma.
So Tam,
Tam.
she's a Tara, she's Tam.
We had a lot of home baking, Rimshi.
Which one?
All this, Tara,
Okay.
Elaine's daughter.
Wow.
She made all these. Yeah, yeah. Rimshi'd like to taste.
The tea was really good.
You taste it, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's all homemade. Yeah, yeah. And I think these ones also over there. Someone here make the ones on the gluten-free. Somebody also baked. Oh yeah, someone baked the ones in the front there too. Yeah. Gluten-free lemon tarts. We can have for dessert today after Tara's enjoyed them.
Green Tara is gluten-free.
Vegan Rimshi also.
Vegan.
This is vegan chai. We have vegan chai. Rimshi has. The chai's gluten-free, Rimshi, so it's
Okay,
okay.
great. Thank you.
Mm. Seems like she's very organic. Yeah.
She looks like Green Party.
Yeah.
might go around, they might.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a great party, Rinpoche. I mean, what a great political leader, you know? We need more Taras. On the UK, in the UK, we have a Green Party. Do you hear? I mean, it's actually called the Green Party in the UK. You have a Green Party too? Yeah, so that would be a great dedication to her. We need a Green Party ruling. Okay, so we start on the 7 limbs. Again, just taking a minute to refresh the spontaneous, but bring a spontaneous merit field, or just refreshing there. Tara, all the holy beings, the lineage, an aspect of Tara and the lineage lamas and 21 Taras, and in essence, our guru, main one guiding us. To Arya Tara's holy feet, I prostrate. I present clouds of every type of movement, actual and imagined. I declare all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the merit of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until the end of cyclic existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for living beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of all others to the great enlightenment. Oi Shingamo Vagyurom Vadrabhumiyahu Wanchen Sergi Saji Om Vadraregiya Chi Chari Koyiki Kowe Uzuri Gyabori Rapsha Lo Zambuli no Balanjo Chandra Menya Luda Luba Nyayam Danyayam Shen Yoden Dem Lan Chandro Draminyan Dan Draminyingida Shadu Lambo Rinpoche Logida Rinpoche Nududa Rinpoche Chandu Simo Rinpoche Shalom Ambo Rinpoche Lo Nudu Golo Rinpoche Nu Chandu Nobo Rinpoche Jasher Tuter Shimbumba Nagi Shadu Nima Nudu Dao my own and others' body, speech and mind, wealth and virtues of the 3 times. This pure, precious mandala and a mass of Samantha Bharata's offerings. I mentally take and offer to my Guru Yudam and the 3 precious ones. Please accept them through compassion and bestow your inspiration. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, the sun and the moon. I imagine this is a Buddha field and offer it. May all living beings enjoy this pure land. May my venerable Lama's life be firm, his white divine actions spread in the 10 directions. May the torch of the teachings of Losang always remain, dispelling the darkness of all beings in the 3 realms. Sangye Chodam Soge Chodam Lai Chanchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsuchi Dagi Chen Soge Bedi Dagi Rula Penchir Sangye Drubar Sho Sangye Chodam Soge Chodam Lai Chanchu Bardu Dagi Kyapsuchi Dagi chen soge pedi dagi drola penjir sange druparsho. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Let me and all those who need protection come under the supreme giving gesture of your right hand, as well as the refuge granting gesture that liberates from all fear. So we'll do two praises again, one in English, one in Tibetan. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, dear but notice. Homage she whose face combines 100 ottomans at fullest, blazing with light rays splendid, as a thousand star collection. Homage golden blue, one lotus, waterborn and hand adorned, giving effort calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, realized all by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutari, whom desire, direction, and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worship by the all, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, Korpsezers, Gandharvas, Yakshas, homage with the triumph peace, destroying foolish magic diagrams, their feet pressing left and right, and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of marriage champion, she with frowning glorious visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with three jewel mudra, like the masses all excited, all directions fields adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mitful laughing with tutari, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon assembly, shaking, frowning with her own sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair, not sending out much light eternal. Homage she Mudri the blaze like unending fire abiding, right, left, bend joy surround you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter home, the seven levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she is filled as peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Soha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she rejoice surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with Om and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to the with seed letter, of the shape of syllable, by foot stamping shakes the three rolls, Meru Mandara Ninja, homage holding in her hand, here my moon of devilic form, with twice spoken Tara, dispelling poison. Homage to whom gods and their kings and the Kinnerats to honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage to whose two eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutari, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of three natures, destroys souls of spirit Yakshas, Andres corpses supreme Ture. These spaces with the rude mantras and prostrations of Sar 21. One more time, page 166. Om je tsuma pamaro mala shak selo jak so romanya mapamo Chene geche lo da rama, jeden se geche geshel, esa chevele ne chuma, chasa dan janda vagude, gaba kini te bishel, gama rodo sobanam gi, rabdu chevi ora barma, chasa sayen Eme jani namba gema jimba so de ga tu shiva so pa senden joyo ni ma jasal de shin shebe so to kai namba gyawa choma malo baro jimba do be Gyawe se ge shin du te ma jasal du dara nyege Dodan jodan nankagama jeden de bichigine Lupa me baguba numa jasal gesha mala samba Lulan nasu pachu joma jombarula rizananda No jense gidune toma jasal jan janda bigi Taro du gara du joma yege yege shege nende me pa chu pa shu du bar ma jasal du bi je ba je mu du gi pa wo na ba joma ju gi shani zhu ye denze ra wo tam shi ma lu so ma jasal gong sheng so son ja gi so mo du ga nam ba ye ma Malo chigi golo ge ragi yogi sonam chuma jasa rabdu gawa jibe yogi nogi chua pelma sheparap shi tu tarayi du dan chen du wan du sema jasa sa shi gobi sonam dam shi gu pa nu ma ni ma Joyi wigi honge bomba tamshi namba roma jasa dava dubu ye gamba tamshi shindu bama reba guni oba mele taba shindu orap selma Jasal ke patama metar bawi trevi unanema Yigen yigi guni gorgi drayi buni napa joma jasal sashi nola jagi tugi nishi shagi duma Joyi jinzi yigi hongi rimpa tamba namni gema jasal dema gema shima Neanda shushuyo nima soa honda yandan debe Neba chembo jombo nima jasa guni goraga vidrayi luni namba gema Yigi chebe nani gobe Rible homle droma nima jasa turi shani dembe Honge nambe sobo nima Rira mandara dambe je jeten so vayo anima Vaye soya nambe rida taja janama Tarani shibege yege Duna malu pani selma Jasala yeso nam gelbo Lada miyam chi tema Guni goja gawe jige Soda mila namba selma Jasa nyewa dawa gebe Shini pula urap selma harani jitu darayi Shindu trapurim ni selma Jasal deni sonam gobe Shivi duda yandan dema Doda rola nishin sonam Jomba duri rapsho nima Savina gito badida Jasawani nisu sashi Oh, you be Ajibeshi Shindu Ma Pewa Jingi. Venerable Arya, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. Venerable Arya, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy.
Short break.
Yes, Richard?
Before we go to internal joy, city joy.
Short break, yeah.
Short break.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Everybody needs to go PPS. Yeah. Wasn't sure. Okay, so taking a couple of minutes just to set our motivation and again visualizing the Arya Tara, 21 Taras. Just like the altar here, you know, just full of holy beings. We're making all these offerings and prostrations, collecting merit, purifying in their presence or with them. O la da la min jumbengi sham la du de bomba kunle drol zepe drol la yum la shak se lo la da la min jumbengi bomba kunle drol zepe drol la yum la shak se lo la da la min jumbengi bomba kunle drol zepe Roma yimla shang zelo la da la min jumbengi Rumba kunle jose be Roma yimla shang zelo Devas and Titans bow down. Their signs are pure. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down. Feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. From the nature of the existence sphere, pure transcendental wisdom Dharmakaya. The illusory transformed goddess, the female offering drinking water, bathing water, flowers, incense, light, perfume, food, and music. I offer in order to please the destroyer qualified Tara's multitude of deities. Please accept this and bestow upon me the common and uncommon attainments. Om Arya Tari Saparivara Argam Bhadyam Dube Dube Aloke Gande
Yude Shanda.
Arya Tari Saparivara Oma. To Arya Tara's holy feet, I prostrate, I present. I declare all my negative actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the merit of all holy and ordinary beings. These remain until the end of cyclic existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for living beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of all others to the great enlightenment. So we'll do short mandala. You can visualize long, but do short, say short one. Saji bo je me do ra ling je ne de di sang e shindu me te wa ye nam da je na shu ba shu. Please bless myself and others to accomplish all our purposes in accordance with the Dharma just as we wish, and to pacify immediately the group of hindrances such as sicknesses, harm by spirits, and other obstacles. Yeram Guru Ratna Mandala Kamneya Tayame. Sangye Chodan Sogi Chognam La Chanchu Bardu Dagni Kyapsuchi Dagi chinso gi ba di dagi rola penjir sange drubar shu sange chodan sogi chognam la janchu bardu dagi gapsu chi dagi chinso gi ba di dagi rola penjir sange drubar shu. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. From an exalted body, a stream of nectar flows and enters the crown of the beneficiary and myself, completely filling our bodies and granting all blessings. So this short one we'll do 6 times, and we'll do the long one once in English. Short one 6 times, 3 in Tibetan, 3 in English. Om Jom Den De Ma La Mo Dro Ma La Shak Se Lo Jasa Dro Ma Ta Re Pa Mo Tu Ta Ra Yin Jing Gun Se Ma Tu Re Do Nam Dam Chi Ter Ma So Ha Yi Gi Che La Ra Du Om Jom Den De Ma La Mo Dro Ma La Shak Se Lo Jasa Dro Ma Ta Re Pa Mo Tu Ta Ra Yin Jing Gun Se Ma Tu Re Do Nam Dam Chi Ter Ma So Ha Yi Gi Che La Ra Du Om Jom Den De Ma La Mo Dro Ma La Shak Se Lo Jasa Dro Ma Ta Re Pa Mo Tu Ta Ra Yin Jing Gun Se Ma Tu Re Do Nam Dam Chi Ter Ma So Ha Yi Gi Che La Ra Du. Om I prostrate to the goddess, O destroy, liberating Lady Tara. Homage to Tari, Savior as heroine, with Tutari dispelling all fears, granting all benefits with Turi. To her with sounds so high I bow. Om I prostrate to the goddess, O destroy, liberating Lady Tara. Homage to Tari, Savior as heroine, with Tutari dispelling all fears, granting all benefits with Turi. To her with sounds so high I bow. Om I prostrate to the goddess, for destroy, liberating Lady Tara. Homage to Tari, Savior as heroine, with Tutari dispelling all fears, granting all benefits with Turi. To her with sounds so high I bow. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, strong from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, dear born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn winds that full is blazing with light traceless splendid as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue one lotus, water-born and adorned, giving it for calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with Tutari, whom desire, direction, and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worship by the all. Shakta Agni Brahma Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpsers, Gandhava Yakshas, homage with the triumphant signs, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left and right, and blazing in a raging fire blaze, homage to the very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champion, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart of fingers, adorn her with 3 jewel mudra, like tree masses all excited. All directions feels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, Miffle laughing with Tutari, subjugating Mara's devas, homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent moon, all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair, not sending out much light eternal. Homage she may breathe a blaze like eon ending fire abiding. Rush left, bend joy surround you. Troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with foot beats, scowling with the letter hope. The 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful. She is filled this peace nirvana. She endowed with all soul. Destroyer of the great evil, homage she rejoice around it, tearing forth bodies asunder, freeze with almond knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters, homage to rewisted letter, of the shape of syllable one, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru Mandara, homage holding in her hand the Hermit moon of Devalik form, with twice spoken Tara embed, totally dispelling poison. Homage she of gods and their kings, and the Kinneras do honor. Armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutari. She dispels severe contagion, homage full of liberating. Power by the set of 3 natures, destroys souls of spirit actions. Andre's corpse is supreme to these praises with the rude mantras and prostrations us are 21. Om Tari Du Tari Tu Soha. 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 Om Tari Tutari Turi Soha 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 Tari Tutari Turi Soha Om Tari Tutari Turi Soha Om Tari Tutari Turi Soha Om Tari Tutari Turi Soha. Whoever is endowed with devotion for the goddess and recites this with supreme faith, remembering at dawn, upon waking, and in the evenings, will be granted all fearlessness, will carefully pacify all negativities, and will eliminate all unfortunate migrations. The multitudes of conquerors will quickly grant initiation. Thus endowed with this greatness, one will eventually reach the state of a Buddha. If affected by the most terrible poison, whether ingested, drunk, or from a living being, just by remembering, one will be thoroughly cleansed. If this prayer is recited 2, 3, or 7 times, it will pacify all the sufferings of torments caused by spirits, fevers, and poison, and by other beings as well. If you wish for a child, you will get a child. If you wish for wealth, you will receive wealth. All your wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles pacified. Oh, Vajramrita Kundali Hanana Be Om Swabhava Shuddha Savadama Swabhava Shuddho Ham. Everything becomes emptiness only. Well, it is empty. From Yam appears wind, from Ram fire, from transcendental wisdom, skull cup, vast and big. In it, from the melting the 5 meats and 5 nectars, comes a huge ocean of transcendental wisdom nectar. Om Om Om. Om. The gurus and hosts of deities of the venerable Arya Tara partake of the torma by drawing up through the light straw of their Vajra tongues. Om Ayatari Sapari Varai Dambalinda Kakai Kai. Om Ayatari Sapari Varai Dambalinda Kakai Kai. Om Ayatari Sapari Varai Dambalinda Kakai Kai. Om Ayatari Sapari Vari Agam Padyam Bube Dube Am. Gande Nude Shabbatam. Om Ayatari Sapari Vara Om Ahu. Lada Lamin Jumbengi.
Jamji Bemola
Bomba Kunle Dromla Yumla Shagzelo. Venerable Arya and your retinue, please bless me with the affection of your non-reverential compassion, so I may be able to fulfill all my wishes without obstacles. Let the teachings and practice of the victorious one in general, and the doctrine of Lausanne in particular spread to the 10 directions. Let the Sangha uphold the doctrine be harmonious, and may their enlightened activities increase. Please pacify conflicts, famine, and sickness in this country. Increase the Dharma and good fortune, expand the power of Dharma rulers, and grant happiness to the central and border areas. Please protect us from temporary and ultimate fears, such as the 8 and 16 great fears, spirits, plagues, nightmares, and bad omens, as well as the sufferings of samsara, the unfortunate state, and so forth. May life, prosperity, and merits increase. May all negative thoughts be pacified. Please grant your blessings that realizations of the 3 principles of the path and 2 stages may quickly be completed. From now until the essence of enlightenment, I have no other refuge than you. Bless me and care for me as a mother does for her only child. Om Deva Sava Samaya Malaya Deva Sava Teno Patisha Dido Me Bava Sikto Shayo Me Bava Supo Shayo Me Bava Anurakya Me Bava Sava Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sava Kama Siddham Shridam Shriyam Kuru Hom Ha 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 O Bhagavan Sava Tata Gata Pema Mami Mitsa Pema Baba Maha
Maya Sadhu.
With all my actions performed here, with whatever I could not find or was not able to do, please be patient. Please also be patient with the rituals I have performed incorrectly or with omissions. With the benefit of migratory beings, please abide in this image, granting wealth, highest goodness, and long life free from sickness. Om Supratishta Vajrayeso. Gevadi Nyududa Pamadroma Drugyurne Drovajiyan Malubade Sala Go like a wish-fulfilling tree in a fortune-filled vase, you are the wish-fulfilling treasure, granting all desires and fulfilling all hopes. All conquers, Mother Tara, and all conquers with your children. Take care of me and grant vicious thanks for increasing virtue. So now we're going to offer a mandala of thanks for Rinpoche's teachings, which the prayers will go up on the screen. Om benza bime awo wanchen sergi saji. Om benza regi awo chi chari koryi gi korwi usu. Rigya bori rap sha luba bo lo zambu. No balancho chandra minyan luda lupa nyayam dan nyayam shen yoden tam lan chandro draminyan dan draminyin gira Rinpoche riho pa samgi shen doyo yo ba mamo pa yuluto Kolo Rinpoche, Nobo Rinpoche, Simo Rinpoche, Lombo Rinpoche, Lambo Rinpoche, Tasho Rinpoche, Mapo Rinpoche, Techempo Yumbum Bage, Ma Trewa Ma Karma Medoma Dupoma Nelselma Rijama Nima Dawa Rinpoche Du Chola Namba Gyawa Gyatsen Usuladami Pelcho Piso Sopa Masawa Me Pasashi Ito Owa Didan Rinchen Zawa Dangyupa Tepe Pelden Lama Dampa Namda Kipa Duyan Yonso Tempe Nada Dongile Dutsen Jetsu Lama Losan Tuan Dorji Jan Jembo Kyapshi Losan Gendun Tenzun Rinpoche Pelsan Poshe Nene Tepa Jempo Sunjo Zambo Lepa Tope Karin Tara Kiyon Du Shinga Movagyu Tushe Jowe Don Dushe Suso Shene Kyata Sudra Wama Yu Nam Ke Dada Nyempe Semchen Tam Che La Dutse Wa Jembo Bone Jengi Lab Tu So Ne to ra ri ra le je nye de Gyamba di Sangye Shindu Mete Uwaye Drogu Namdakshina Chupa Serapte Tina Gartenle Chochuge Bada rembe
Oh, sorry.
drome sasumgi drome zel tatu negu Chiyedam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami. Mother Tari liberating from samsara, Tutari liberating from the 8 fears, Tara, Mother who liberates, please bestow the attainment of longevity. By the blessings of the root and lineage gurus, by the spiritual attainments of the Yidams, gods and goddesses, by the skillful means of the Dakinis and Dharma protectors, may we joyfully realize the essence of our hopes. And intends in you are gracious, benevolent, and kind. Please remain for a long life. May your enlightened activities flourish in all directions and continuously ripen and nourish myself and all beings. From this point forward, throughout all our lives, keep us under your care, be our holy virtue's friend and guide. Clear away the degeneration of unknowing ignorance. Help us to quickly accomplish the journey on the grounds and paths and attain the 3 bodies of a Buddha. By the truth of unchangeable suchness, by the assembled blessing of the indestructible Sangha, may the essence of these prayers be accomplished without delay. Ogevadi Yinyuruda Lama Sange Drugyurne Drova Jigyan Malubade Sala Go bar shu jan shu sen shu rinpoche ma ge pa nam ge gyur shik ye pa nyam pa me pa yi gon ne gon du pel war shuk. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you're the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. I fully dedicate all these virtues to be able to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality, and just like Samantha Bhattara as well. I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue with the dedication praised as the best, by all the gone beyond victorious ones of the 3 times in order to have good conduct.
Super true.
Yeah. Swift return prayers. Fearless teacher and assembly, the children, the victorious ones, Shravakas and Prachika Buddhas, victorious Losam, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you bore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings you suddenly departed to peace, what a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the 3 jewels, and the great waves of bodhicitta, the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples.
Great, thank you. That's good. Thank you.
So, Brian?
Hello, everybody. And everybody at home on Zoom, thank you so much for attending this puja. And I just on behalf of Vajrapani, just want to thank Rinpoche deeply from our hearts for your presence here over these last few days and your precious teachings. Thank you for your presence and all that you do in the world. You bring great benefit to all of us. And we are so deeply appreciative of the time and care that you do show every moment of every day. So thank you so much. And please continue to come back and bless us with your teachings and presence and your experiential way that you relay such complex things to make it really sit home in our hearts is truly a gift. And we're all better for it. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And now for everybody else who would like to offer a kata, please step up. We'll do a line. And then after, we'll do a group photo. Thank you so much. After Rinpoche leaves, if everybody can indulge me just with a thank you before we head down for lunch. We have a little time, so I'd just like to do a little Vajrapani talk and tell you about coming attractions and all sorts of good stuff like that. So please. Yeah. Great. Okay, so I definitely do not want to dissipate this energy and go on for too long. So fear not. I just genuinely, just on behalf of Vajrapani, wanted to take a moment just to acknowledge everybody here and just say thank you for taking the time to share this experience with us. It means so much to have some new faces like Heather, and then familiar ones that we might have seen a couple of times, and then old friends. And one of the things that Rinpoches bring to our center is kind of like a homecoming feeling, where there's a familiarity and a kinship that we share because of the Dharma. And we go off to our separate lives, and we're very different out in the world with different community. But when we come here, there's a familiarity, and it's almost like an alma mater, where different people are from different classes, like the George in the class of 75, coming back to those who have found us in the 80s, and the fortunate ones like myself who have found more recently, but have been impacted by FPMT and their hand in disseminating the Dharma before I even really knew it. It was around there, and then to find out more about what Lama Yeshe did do and what Lama Zopa Rinpoche did as far as disseminating and making Dharma accessible to all of us has just been such a great benefit. And to have you all here and sharing with Rinpoche these past few days has been amazing. One of the perks about working here is you walk by some of the most amazing conversations of just real deep psychological baked in practitioners from, 30, 40 years, 50 years. And the interactions that happen are really very, very special. And one of my favorite quotes is, first come sentient beings, then come the center. And it is really because of all of us that the center is what it is, and all of the hard work and dedication and the foundations laid by our founders has been such a huge benefit to us almost 50 years later. And it's just such a tremendous privilege and honor. So thank you so much. On that note, we also want to thank our sister centers. Are we still online or are we off? Okay, great. Well, 13 people, but Seichin Ling over in Campbell and, or no, sorry, Seichin Ling up in San Francisco, Ocean of Compassion down in Campbell. And then we have Shine Land with Kobe, the director, Land of Calm Abiding for real deep retreat is available. And so there's just so much Dharma and richness in our larger FPMT community that if you can't come all the way out to Vajrapani, we do really suggest you find them and get on their newsletter and find out what's going on there. LMB, amazing, down in SoCal. What? Reno, and out in Reno. Yeah, in Dharma. Yeah, out in Reno. I went all the way out to Reno to see the ritual, the relic tour. Yeah. That was, yeah. And it was like Reno, that's closer than for those of us in, the Sacramento area. It is a closer, and you're right. We do tend to you are absolutely right. And I will expand my consciousness on remembering that one. So, but thank you. So, as far as the other little bits, we have some programming to get into real quick. We're doing the Vajrayogini self-initiation here this Saturday with Venerable Angie does it along with Elaine Jackson. And we're very, very fortunate to have that practice here for this time. It also is available online. We're doing the Mind Science program module that is being offered out in Tupton Norberling and New Mexico. And that is going to be Elaine Jackson teaching that. It's the second module. If you have missed the first, you can definitely sign up and do the second as well with no, you're not missing much. You can dive right in. In addition to that, unfortunately or auspiciously, Lama Yeshe's passing 41 years ago coincided with Losar. So every year Losar is a very important moment for us at Vajrapani, as he was cremated on the cremation stupa at the ridge is where he spent his last experience with us. And we will be offering some online event for the 3 days of Losar, but then in person we are going to do it'll be on the 8th this year, Saturday the 8th, March 8th, we'll be offering a Vajrasattva Sog, and then George will be doing some songs, and we'll be reminiscing about stories from Steve and Wanda and all our larger community about those who actually got to experience him in person, and relay those stories and kind of continue that direct transmission of lineage. Because, I know my experiences from stories on a page, but to hear the heart with which those stories are conveyed from the people that actually were there is a real tremendous opportunity. So we do ask that if you can come out and spend just a little time with us, we'd all be very appreciative to see you again. We're also going to be starting our Kopan West that evening. So, yeah, so very full auspicious day. What a great way to kick off a week of Lam Rim, then with the, kind of the remembrance of the person who really started it all for us. And so that is going to be March 8th through the next week. And we're going to have Don Hendrick teach that, who is amazing. He's just so personable, and his kindness just brightens up the room, and the way he teaches is just so accessible and matter of fact, down to earth, and he's a very relatable teacher that if you haven't had a chance to sit in on any of his teachings, I highly recommend it. But this Lam Rim Kopan West course is phenomenal. So if you think of anybody else that might be interested, registration is still open. And we ask that you pass on the information. It's our Pay It Forward program. So it's just a $200 donation that we ask to hold the space, but we will offer that back to the participant if they so choose. If they want to offer that as a donation, we'll accept it. But it is a free retreat if somebody does want to participate in it, because we couldn't possibly put a price tag on the Dharma, and really, the 200 does start as just people not just signing up, filling up registration, and then not showing up because it was free. That's really why that happens. So that you definitely can ask for it back at the end. It is a life-changing experience for a lot of people that do take it on. It's rigorous, but very nurturing. With all the participants really do build their own little sangha over the time. And I know that Sky showed up for this experience, and I was like, I remember you. You were at Kopan, so welcome back. And as we see, like Renee over there, who's been from the beginning, and then the new people, and then Heather, who this was her first retreat. Really Dharma bringing people together is an amazing thing, and the Kopan West really lays a foundation of the Lam Rim and the basic of the psychological understanding of what Buddhism is and how we can apply it. And really, during that time period, people are really have the opportunity to have some profound experience of the Dharma, and it's amazing. After that, and moving on, I definitely do not want to go on too much longer, but just a couple more things. We're going to do turning problems into happiness in April with Venerable Seppel from Sir Fastiavi, yes, who's an amazing practitioner. And it's one of those opportunities to kind of balance the real heady Dharma stuff with the real world emotions that come up, and have somebody navigate that week and in that conversation is a tremendous blessing. So we have that in the first week of April. Moving on for that, we have Vajrayogini again. We have an experiential Vajrayogini retreat with Elaine Jackson, and that is a calendar marker for a lot of people who have done it in the past. They look for it every year. We offer it. When is Elaine's experiential Vajrayogini retreat? And it's amazing. And it's kind of like a experiential Tara. I mean, there's taking a lot of the sadhana and the texts, but then there's, what does this feel like? How do we actually apply it? And, and really get steeped in it with somebody who's been practicing it for, a while. Done a 3-year retreat with Vajrayogini as her practice. So it's a tremendous benefit if you can participate in that. And lastly, without going in for our whole calendar, I just want to put a bug in your ear about Geshe Legsock coming. The Western Geshe, Tenzin Legsock, is going to be coming west. He will be arriving in June. We have not announced any teachings with him yet because calendars are still being worked out with the sister centers. He will be the resident teacher over at Ocean of Compassion in Campbell, but he will be living here at Vajrapani. And it's tremendous. And he'll be doing teachings over at LMB, Ocean of Compassion, going up to Seichin Ling for different things. So it's just going to be an amazing opportunity to, take a Westerner with born and raised in the West, but steeped in the traditional Tibetan schooling with fluid understanding of the Tibetan language. And I do want to just leave it with the one thing that we kind of had here today with Rinpoche talking about the sadhana. And then there's the intention of the sadhana and the experience, and not getting so hung up on the sadhana as opposed to trying to manifest the intention of the language. So why I bring that up is, when you have a Western Geshe who's in the room with you, and English is his first language, so his ability to talk about complementary metaphors in a Western mind. He's reading the text in real time. He'll look at it in its original form and then understand the decision that that particular translator made for that text, but then offer another way to say it. And that unlocks a lot of freedom in how the Dharma gets applied person to person. And that's where the real Rosetta Stone that Geshe Legsok will be. He's just finishing his tantric aspect of his education at Kyume, and then he's coming to the West. And we're gonna be in the foundation of what he's going to be for the next 40 years. And so I can't recommend more highly seeking him out. He does a lot of Zoom stuff so far, but to get in person with him and how approachable he is and just the mind that he does have is phenomenal. So I'm going to leave it at that, because just a little bit of what we talked about this weekend gives an insight of what he could be for those of us that get a chance to do the teachings in person when you are going over a sadhana or even talking about the Heart Sutra or 6-session Guru Yoga. And it's just a tremendous gift. So lastly, and just the housekeeping side of it, we're here because of the kindness and generosity of others, that interdependence that we have. Our retreats and the registration fees that we do ask for don't actually cover our costs. And as everybody knows, the cost of everything is going up. And it's due to the donations and the kindness of others that we can hopefully reduce our registration fees over time. But we still do ask that if you do have the opportunity to give to Vajrapani and the larger FPMT community, we're all grateful for it. I do believe that we are one of the great good things in the world. And at a time that we live in, such as these, taking action and kind of supporting these kind of nonprofits is a good thing in the world. That being said, no obligation whatsoever. Just your practice is the greatest gift and donation that any of us could offer. Your presence here is a blessing to all of us, just because of the energy that's brought into the room. For somebody who hasn't been to our center before, just having such amazing practitioners in the room affects them energetically. We all feel it. But if you do have the means and are open to offering, we happily accept with great gratitude any kindness that you can offer. We also have our newsletter to sign up for. We're trying to do a consistent newsletter with more of a personality instead of just information from centers. So please look for and sign up to our newsletter. We got Venerable Angie's chai. It was one of our things. We'll do recipes and just the different slice of life things that happen here. We recommend books and just kind of let you know what's going on. Yes. Yeah. Well, yes. Well, Duana was so kind to offer a wisdom in the workplace module that we'll be looking to re-implement and look for that. Which, yes, okay, emptiness in Buddhist practices at the workplace and how to not run from the inevitable conflicts that arise from the human experience. Duana has, as a coach who has taught at Harvard Business School and Stanford as well, different. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm plugging it. I can offer it in through.
Okay, great. Yeah. So when we have it back on the schedule, February is a little tight given the new year and everything going on. So maybe the summer will be a more ripe time for that. So thank you. And yeah, so we offer all sorts of different things. And lastly, Yeah, so the questionnaires. So we do appreciate your feedback on what we did well, what we could have done better. Yes. Yes, we are. Memberships are open. We are reconfiguring our membership situation and how that works. But yes, memberships are still open and the tiers are being redesigned at the moment. We're also looking into revamping our website to add a little bit is an easier look and feel and more of a representational experience for what Vajrapani is. Oh yes. Yeah. So we were just talking about the family camp that we offer. I guess there are some people online. I just glazed out and stared at Lenny. So we do offer a family camp here in the end of July, and we'll look for it on our website. It's a tremendous opportunity to bring the Dharma into young people's lives, and it's just a great parent and child opportunity that. And a lot of fun. And the dates are escaping me at the top of my head. It's 27th through. Okay. Yeah, Thursday late afternoon through Sunday. There's a legendary talent show that happens that Saturday night every year, and it's one of the most adorable things that you can check out. So yes, look for the family camp, and unfortunately, it does fill up pretty quickly. But yeah, it's one of the great things that we do. So thank you. I apologize for missing that. And donations. Back to that. Thank you. Appreciate it. We also have a staff donation envelope for all of the employees that work so hard around here. If you wanted to offer to them down in the envelope on the door, you can do that. And then there's center donations in that envelope on the door that says center donations if you were so inspired. But thank you all so much. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. So, yeah. So yes, going back to that, questionnaires and feedback always very appreciated because just your experience, how we could do better, what we might have missed, and things that we're not thinking of. We greatly, Jenny. Yes, yes, please. Yes. Uh, uh, no, I think we're okay. It's yeah. No, please enjoy each other's company while you still can, and we all go back to our worlds. Yeah, all right. I think we're there. One question, Heather. Yes. I don't see a problem with that. No, no. Yeah, FPMT has an okay. 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 So yeah, we will be sending out digital recordings of these past few days, and that'll have the PDFs for the. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Any other questions or while we're here, we can. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, we can't. I also want to an offering. I'll be sending that.
Okay, Yangsi Rinpoche accepts PayPal. It's nice. 21st century guru. Yes, Jenny. Well, ideally, if you could, thank you, Jenny. That's really thoughtful. If you could just pull the sheets off the bed and leave them piled in the middle, that would be great. If anybody needs help with their luggage, if you could put it outside your door, we will bring that down. The ridge, well, I just put it outside your. Yeah, I think we have a couple people on the ridge. So yeah, if you could just put your luggage outside the door, we'll go up and then we'll bring it down and put it on the picnic tables out front here. Same with the lodge. I think a lot of people might have put stuff out already, but we'll make another pass through to make sure that we get any stragglers. It was a kind of a very fluid last 24. Well, yeah, everything after lunch was just so amazing yesterday that just kind of took its own free form. So, so yeah, so anybody that needs luggage help, just go and put it outside and we'll pick it up. Yes. Yeah, oh, goodness. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Angie. Angela.
All the loving care and preparation you did for today's puja, leading us all and helping me prepare for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you. Well said. All right. I think. Okay. Is there any last we good? But yes, we couldn't thank you enough. Thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. Venerable Angie also accepts. I think Venmo, you know. Excellent. Well, thank you all very much. See you next time.